Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Alright, let's see what we got for you right now. We have a 2006 Ford Galaxy. Now this is the European version for back in the days when the Ford came out in America with the Windstar. Well, in Europe they came out with the Galaxy. This is not the first generation. They had the first and second generation. They were between 1995 and 2006, and this one was the second. Actually, they called the third generation, and it was between 2006 till 2015. So quite a long run, 9 years. I find it actually pretty modern for 2006. I'm not gonna lie. If you look at the car, it already have features like panoramic sunroof. Back in 2006, was still not very popular at all. Actually, panoramic sunroofs start being more popular after like 2010, 2011. So, that was a feature. By the way, before I forget, this is a 143 scale, guys. So it's a very good example. It's made by Minichamps, the good and old Minichamps. They make great quality diecast. I always say it. They're super good. They know what they make, and they make it very well. Let's see. I like. By the way, I keep looking at this car and I see so much detail. The door handles, even you could see the side mirror. It even has like a reflector glass. It's not glass, it's like a sticker. But look at that interior, by the way, guys. When you have a chance, when it goes around, that interior is on point. Pretty detailed, which is always great. Always great. This van was not sold in North America, sadly, because North America, like I said, already had its own share of models with vans, and uh, usually European Ford and American Ford. I mean, European section. What I mean, the European section, they made their own models for Ford, like the Cortinas back in the days, and Taunis, I think it was called, and they had a few others. I forgot now. Or the Escort, which they had their own Escort, and Console. Yeah, they had a few others. They were basically models made for in England or in Germany. That's the European Ford. So this one is on that group. Now, going back to this car, let's see. It's like I said, a Minichamps. I like the color, guys. The color, it's so flawed. It looks so shiny, so well taken care of. And I have them on display because my Minichamps, they make such a good quality diecast. And that's one thing I always have to say. They are good. They're not cheap, but they're very good. So at least when you're paying for something that's worth it. And that's what is important. You want to make sure that you get something that is worth the money. Alright, guys. So, I'm going to say a few shout outs. As this is one thing that I started doing lately. Before I forget this, if you hear like a bus behind you, we're in the summer, it's hot. And in this part of the room that I am right now filming, I do not have the AC on yet. So I have the fan, but it gives a little bit of buzz. So that is the buzz that you guys may hear. You may not, but you may hear. Just a little warning, it's super hot. I'm not going to go crazy sweating bullets. Alright, so again, going back to the shout outs, I always have to shout out the people that are mostly participant. They're very participant with my channel, and I appreciate that. Maki's Coleccionador, thank you so much. Migo16, I appreciate your following. Citroen XM222. Good people. I like those. I like to read their comments. They're very fun. Lazy Low Collectibles. Thank you again for commenting and watching my videos. And there's a few others. I want to say a few at a time because there's so many of them that I don't want to get repetitive. So I'm gonna try repeating different followers in the future. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let it go around a few times so you can have a nice look at the car and enjoy it. All right, guys, so I'm back. So the questions that I always ask on my videos: have you guys ever drawn one of these four galaxies? Also, the first generation, I also have it in a diecast. I will put it in soon. But have you ever drawn one of these? They must be a comfortable card. They look very modern, and they're pretty young too. This is 2006. It's 14, 15 years old, but they're still around, and the model, the looks of it, it's not that outdated. So probably a few of them on the road still. Hopefully, they're more than a few. But have you ever drawn one of these? Do you collect diecast? What models you collect? What brands you collect? And what size? If you're into like the 143s, like me, or the 118s, the 124, or the smaller. Some people in the old school majorettes and Matchbox and Hot Wheels with the 164 scale. Or, if then you like the really small ones like the 187. Definitely, I would love to hear your stories and what you collect and what you share. Like what models you like to see? Japanese cars, American cars, European, you know, Korean. Well, there's not many Korean diecast, unfortunately. There is, but not in the 143 scale. I do not know why Hyundai and Kia, and to a certain extent, Daewoo, are not making in the 143 scales. They have a few models, but not many of them. So I'm sure it has to be some type of brand issue, which, come on, Hyundai, Kia, Daewoo, let them make your own diecast and let them share your old school Hyundais. And back in the, like, the Hyundai Pony, there is no diecast for that so far that I haven't seen in the 143 scale, or the Excel, or the Accent, the first generation Accents. Yeah, I mean, I would love to see them in the diecast. Alright, guys, don't forget to subscribe, follow, click the bell. It will let you know when I'm posting more videos. And I would really appreciate if you give me that nice thumbs up. Thank you again, and take care of yourselves. Goodbye.